Hi everyone, this is Professor Zvala Martin, and I'm here to welcome you to week 2. Great job so far in this course. I have been really excited and impressed with your work on discussion board. You've been doing a good job there, actually a fantastic job for the most part, just deep, detailed, answering all the prompts, very thoughtful, integrative, bringing in course content and personal examples is really very powerful and engaging. A lot of you are doing that. And then your replies are, um, hi- of a high level. You're using in-text citations to show your integration. And an in-text citation, by the way, doesn't have to be a quote, just so you know. And really responding to your colleagues with depth, with feeling and being engaged. And I'm really happy about that. That bodes well for our course. So that was the first thing I wanted to say. I have 4 more things to say to you. First, timeliness. This course is it's a lot of grading for me, and we have about 30 people in the course, and you're going to be putting in some weekly submissions to your portfolio, which I will grade each week. I'm trying to be very timely with grading. You notice that I did graded the discussion boards on Sunday, as the final posting to those was due Saturday evening. I did leave it open for a little while on Sunday for a few late submissions this week, but I I I know that it might feel like a really rapid pace, and it is, but the reason that I'm trying to grade quickly is so that I'm able to give you plenty of feedback, and also allow you to resubmit in your portfolio if needed, and that of course requires additional grading, so I have to be very on top of it and very prompt, and I'm asking you to do the same to make sure that everything is in on time. If it's not in on time, I might not be able to accept it, because I'm constantly recycling, and we're kind of doing a multiple draft kind of approach here. So getting things in on time is really important, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that you are doing that. Number 2, I want to remind you that we have a weekly meeting, and our meeting this week is on, let's just go over and look on the announcement page and see what it says. It's Tuesday, which is today, March 14th. At 6 p.m. So that's our meeting, and our meetings each week will be Tuesdays at 6 p.m. unless there's some reason I have to change it, which I will really try not to. Um, if you can't make that meeting, and I know it's really impossible to find one time that everyone can make, people work, some of you work quite late. If you prefer another meeting, such as a Saturday, early Saturday morning or something like that, please let me know. I'm willing to do 2 meetings a week. I haven't heard from anyone who has suggested that they would like to do that. I have heard from a few of you who have said they can't make Tuesday or make this Tuesdays, but I just wanted to say that I'm open to that, to doing 2 meetings a week in order to accommodate everyone. So just let me know. Um, that's number 2. Number 3, overview of week 2. Let's go back to week 2 really quick. Week 2, we're studying cultural diversity and equity, and we're doing that through an examination of that particular early childhood educator competency. So that's going to flavor our week. We also have this is the week that you need to get your live text portfolio set up. So we have instructions for that, both in PDF form and in a video, which I think is pretty good, but I will also go over it in this evening's meeting. In addition to your setting up your portfolio, and I need to make sure that yeah, it's in here. I've added a section in the graded work this week on the portfolio, because it's something you have to do, and I've noticed that it wasn't in the graded work, and so I'm adding some points. I know this is a little bit unusual, but I just feel that you deserve to get points for setting it up, because you do have to set it up. So this week, the 2 assignments of setting up the portfolio and writing your introductory documents are kind of go together, and I'm going to cycle back to that in a moment, but I want to finish our overview. The discussion board is the last part of the week, and that is um, using the competencies on culture, equity, and diversity to help you in your thinking about your work and your approaches, and to ultimately write your philosophy of education statement. So this is an opportunity to really think about your philosophy of education, which is part of this week's assignment. So that was the third thing. The fourth thing is that I want to talk about the creating the portfolio. So this is how it works. You have two things to do. One is create the portfolio, which is just a template that you are going to locate in LiveText and put into your own LiveText account. Easy. And then the second thing is your philosophy of education statement. So what might be a little bit confusing, because I didn't really see it really laid out in the instructions, but you're going to be writing a uh, personal background statement, a resume, and a philosophy of education statement. Okay, so you're doing that. You're also going to write an introduction to your portfolio, which um, all of it, it's right here. This is what the portfolio looks like. There's an introduction, that's one paragraph. Your personal background, your resume, your philosophy of education. So the thing to know, what I'm trying to make clear, is that you're in Blackboard, it says to write your personal background, resume, and philosophy of education and put them as one document and upload them to Blackboard for grading. And yes, you will do that. But in addition, you're going to upload them to your portfolio. And you need to put them in both places. So, and in addition, you write a short introduction. So you write a short introduction right into the text box in here. Okay. And your personal background, which you will submit to Blackboard, you will also copy and paste into here, this folder. Your resume, you want to upload as a document rather than copy and pasting, because you will ruin your formatting in LiveText. So you're going to upload your resume as a doc. And then your philosophy of education, you will copy and paste right here. This is how this portfolio is going to work. There will be things that you are going to need to paste into the text boxes. This is every single week. And there'll be things that you're going to upload as documents. And I will specify those each week, what they are. So this is the marriage of your two assignments this week. You have, besides discussion board, you have to create your portfolio. You have to write your introductory documents, and then you're going to submit those documents to Blackboard as one document, but you're also going to put them into your portfolio, and that's where the two things come together. And that's why I'm giving you some extra points. I'm giving you some extra points for that piece of getting the portfolio ready and uploading everything. I hope that makes things a little clearer. I know it's a little bit murky and people might be confused. So I don't want you to be confused. I want everything to be clear, and I will go over this more in more detail in tonight's meeting. But in the meanwhile, have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you and working with you this week. Thank you.